What's up guys, how are we all doing? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing some unboxing. Excellent stuff. So some of you may remember I've actually done a video before on this here car, the White Fang, because I saw it in Poundland and randomly decided to buy it because I thought it looked pretty cool and realised that I actually wanted to buy these cars. I wanted more, but sadly I waited too long and this was the last one left at Poundland after them having loads. So you remember me saying on about that in the video. I also mentioned how it doesn't really live up to its name, Metal Machines, because it's well, all plastic. So I was glad to find on my trip away more. So let's just get straight into it. These are £1 as well. From Pound Stretcher up north, which is annoying because there's a Pound Stretcher near me, but they don't sell these. Anyway, let's stop rambling and unbox this. So this is the Kinetic. So as far as I'm aware, these are all fantasy cars. None of them are licensed, but that's actually kind of why I wanted to buy them, because I think they're really cool looking. Like, a lot of Hot Wheels fantasy cars recently have been really disappointing because they've just been really terrible. But, I mean, look at this. This doesn't look that bad, does it? Cool looking front lights. Nice looking front bumper. This, again, is all plastic, so not living up to the Metal Machine's name. But, you know, maybe they should rename themselves. 4x4. Nice looking livery on the side. The wheels look cool. They're quite nice designs. They've actually got tread on them as well, which is really nice. Quite like that. As it's plastic, there's not a ton. There's just still quite good detail for plastic casting, to be honest. Like the roof vents, they look pretty cool. And we've got some vents out on the hood there. Looks really nice. Overall, it's just a really good fantasy truck, isn't it? Again, rolls pretty well, which is nice. Yeah, I like that. See, I quite like that overall. So, next up we have the Buffalo. This is the car which I actually got one of these in a 5-pack, which we're going to unbox shortly. However, I saw this one and I prefer the paint job on this. I thought it was pretty cool. However, I thought this base looked like it could be metal. You know what? I think that is metal. Looks at it, it feels like metal. I think that's actually metal. Wow. Maybe they're living up to the name a little bit now. Metal base, that's cool. Quite a lot of detail on the base of that as well. Looks like it's based off some sort of Ford maybe. Oh wow, it's got a nice sun visor there. Engine sticking out of the hood there. Looks pretty cool. 2 massive side exhausts. Very nice. Awesome roll bar. Oh wow. Straight through to the back where you can see the seats. Can't quite make out what that is. Maybe nitrous or something. 93. Pretty cool Tampo design. I like the green on sort of brownish tan colour. I quite like that. An interesting colour scheme. And some nice wheels, looking very Hot Wheelsy. Looks pretty cool. The wheels are a bit... I find the wheels are a bit rattly on these, but they all roll pretty well. So, can't complain about that really. Yeah. Really nice that. I'm loving the metal base though. Makes it feel much more proper. So, next up we have the 5-pack. So, I'm not actually sure how you're meant to open these. Oh, there's some tape here, look. Oops.
Some tape. Looks like they got like... So I don't like these because I always rip them. I'm already ripping it. To be honest, I'm probably not going to keep the package, but... Oh, there's more tape. Maybe that's why. There's more tape! There we go. No, I'm just ripping it again. There we go. Look at that though. It's a little bit of fat. That's much nicer than Hot Wheels ones. It's not actually glued. Oh wow, that comes like all the way out, doesn't it?
Oh, that's still quite... There we go. Look at that for opening. There's the 5-pack right there. Let's go back in so we can actually see them close up. So first up we have, well, this one isn't the Buffalo, hang on. Ugh, don't throw the packet on the floor, you can't pick it back up. So, instead of the Buffalo, this one's actually called the Signal. So maybe it's related to the colour of the car rather than the actual casting itself. But yeah, here we have that truck again. Actually, it's got the same livery and everything, isn't it? So we've just got the same as we had before. Even got the same wheels, just with different colours. But still, I do quite like the colour scheme. Sort of very electrified, with the sort of cyany blue and the yellow. Looks pretty awesome. Pretty cool trucks. Next up we have the, this is the Reset, which is like a, well, it says it on the side, it's a police SUV, like an armoured up truck for transporting money or bad guys or whatever you need to do. Oh, let's not try and make that move, it probably doesn't move. Looks pretty cool. Oh, metal. We've got a metal base on this one. That's really nice. So we've also got a metal front bar at the front there. Again, looks pretty cool. Nice looking wheels on this. Oh yeah, the wheels look awesome. I like them. Got tread on them as well, which is even cooler. I like that. See, it's just, they're quite a cheap brand, but they're good. Yeah, the wheels don't feel too great on them. Ooh, metal base again. Maybe they do live up to their names of metal machines. It's got a lovely metal base on this, which goes up into the spoiler as well, which is good because a plastic spoiler would be like sort of looking like that, might break. Plastic body. But yeah, this is, I really like this one. What is this called? The Bandit. This is cool. I like this. This is like something out of like an old Burnout game, like Burnout Revenge or something. This is nice. I like this. Really cool looking race car. But yeah, the fancy designs just look nice. Legend 84. Nice looking wheels on that. Already mentioned the nice base. Green on red. The green on the orange looks pretty cool. Rolls really nicely actually. That rolls pretty good. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Like the fin going into the spoiler on the back as well. Massive wang on the back. Very nice. So, next up, we don't have a white fang, we actually have a Blitz. So yeah, we have another variation of this car here, which is pretty cool. Again, we have the same decals, so maybe, you know, it's a little bit of a shame. It'd be nice if they maybe change the decals a bit, but it is cool we got a different colour variation. I'm loving the almost neon yellow window tint on this one. Got some nice wheels again, which we had in the last car. Nice detail on the back where they've used chrome for the lights, which I think is pretty cool. I did think this had lensed headlights, but I think it's just the plastic. Yeah, I think it is. Which is a shame, because I thought I could put some lights in it. That looked awesome, especially if we had the fog lights lensed as well. But I think I'm expecting a bit too much. I thought for a second it had a metal base, but it's actually plastic. But fair enough, the last one had a plastic one too. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Whee! Yeah, I always think they're not going to roll very well, but they always do, and it surprises me every time. So, the last car from this 5-pack is this little hot rod. This is called the Azor. Quite like this. Like the little engine block out the front. That looks really nice. Interesting exhaust design going out the side there. That looks pretty cool, actually, not going to lie. Nice light blue colour with the contrast of the orange for the wheels and the tints. And you've got some nice orange and white stripes on the roof there. Looks pretty cool. Quite like that. It's a nice looking hot rod. Feels like a plastic base on this one as well, but quite a thick one at that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Quite a nice looking fantasy design. So there we have it for one 5-pack. Throws it on the floor. Let's open the second one. Now, this looks like it's got some awesome cars in this. I've learned how to open them now. Haha! These open nicely, I like this. Just means you haven't got to destroy the box trying to get them out because they're all glued. So, the next 5-pack. I've thrown it on the floor. I need that to see the names. There we go. So, we've got the Blanco, the Red Rogue, the Thriller, the Sparks, and the Dynamo. So, let's start things off, because these aren't in order on packet, with the Thriller. Oh, this feels heavy. Ooh, metal base on this one. This is definitely metal. It's quite thick as well, because it feels heavy. This reminds me of a particular car. Let me grab it. This car reminds me of these two cars, these two Hot Wheels cars here, sort of merged together. I feel like it's got a bit of the rear end design and spoiler off of this one here. This is obviously in a pack because it doesn't say. And then we've got the Loop Coupe here, which I feel like is a heavy... It reminded me heavily of the Loop Coupe. Let's move it out of the way and you can probably see what I mean by that. Pretty similar, and it's got a bit more of a spoiler design off of this. But yeah, reminded me of those two cars, but to be fair, it's got blue tech on it. To be fair, doesn't really bother me that much, because I do quite like those two cars. I actually really like the Loop Coupe. I think this is a really cool car. Love this. So yeah, I also like this as well. Looks pretty neat. Got some pretty good details, seeing this is a plastic casting. Nice vent with actual holes in it for the hood, which is really cool. Blue tinted glass. There's actually an interior, which I've noticed, yeah, they all seem to have pretty decent interiors as well. Metal machines on the side, 126. This cool, like, glittery blue effect. That's really cool. Nice yellow. Is a plastic spoiler, however, that could probably be broken kind of easily if abused or played with. But otherwise, that's pretty cool. I like the metal base. It feels pretty solid. Ooh. Doesn't roll quite as well as some, but that's still pretty good. So next up we have another variation of this SUV thing. I bought this thinking I didn't have it. I didn't even realise there was a red one in one of the 5-packs. But fair enough, I don't mind having two. This one is called the Red Rogue. Kinetic Red Rogue. Difference? No one knows. Anyway, wow, apart from the fact it's a different colour. Shh. So next up we have another race car. This one looks awesome. I like the design on this. Really, really looks cool. This one is the Blanco, or Blanco, however you want to say it. Looks pretty neat. Got to say the wheels are interesting. It's pretty cool. Again, feels like we've got a metal body on this one, or a metal base, which is nice. Interesting. I think, yeah, it looks like the base is actually clipped into the body. It's kind of interesting. Looks pretty cool, to be honest, because you can see the silver down the sides. That's quite cool. That's quite neat. Pretty cool how that's been done. Nice looking supercar design. Looks pretty cool. Got a lot of detail. Look in the back of the lights. The detail in there is just, look at that. How have they done that? That's cool. Such small little details into plastic casting. That's well done. I like that. Got a bit of chrome out the back there. It's pretty neat, that, not gonna lie. Interior does look good. I'm getting pretty surprised by these. They're pretty good. Here's me thinking they're just a cheap brand. These are probably quite a big thing somewhere. These are actually really cool. I like these. I'm getting more and more impressed as I go on. So, what we got next? The Spark. This is really cool. Awesome looking muscle car. I really wanted one of these when I first saw them. Love that. I like the chrome they've used at the back. I mean, it'd be quite cool just to colour that in, I think. That'd look pretty good. Colour that in with a red Sharpie. Some awesome light details. Number 73, some nice details inside. Big old side exit exhaust. Big old engine scoop sticking out the hood there. Looks similar to the engine. Note to the light, it's a different engine. I thought it looked a little bit similar to this. Actually, it does look a bit similar, but they're a little bit different. Pretty nice. Love the massive splitter on the front of this. That looks cool. Awesome looking front headlights. Again, metal base, which is awesome. Bit rattly, this one. Doesn't roll quite as well. It's a bit rattly. Like the sort of filler there. That's pretty nice. Louvers on the back as well. These are pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. I like the wheels on them as well. They do look, some of them like this one do look a lot like Hot Wheels ones, but fair enough. And lastly, we have the Dynamo. Another awesome looking car. Interesting grille design on that. Again, quite a lot of detail for a plastic casting. This looks like a lot of cars mashed together. It reminds me of like the BMW i8 mixed with like the grille off of some sort of, I don't know, it just reminds me of a lot of cars for some reason, like BMW or Jaguar and Mercedes, just all thrown in to one. Nice hood there. I like the sort of dual thing they've done where they sort of got multiple parts going into one, because this is part of these. And it sort of goes into the side of the car back there. I think I quite like that. It's pretty cool how they've built these. Nice design on the sides there. Back's a little bit weak on the detail side, but still pretty cool. Like that little spoiler there. And they are well made. I'd say that. Again, we've got these interesting wheels. Metal base, which is always a plus. I like that. So yeah, pretty cool. So there we have it. We have sadly come to an end of the Zuru Metal Machines video. Let's grab some cars out. Why not? So anyway, I think it's best we finish up because this video has dragged on very long now. So please let me know down below which one of these cars was your favourite. There's a lot more actually. There's the two sort of SUVs. We got the trucks. Obviously one's already in the video. We got the old muscle cars there. And of course the hot rod to top it all off. So let me know which one of these was your favourite. Personally, I don't think I could choose. I think probably these are my favourites. These 4, 5, possibly 6, 7, maybe 8. I don't know. I do like these cars. I think they're all pretty cool. I do quite like fantasy car designs when they're good, not when they're toilets and yeah, let's just not go there. Let me know if you also see these and whether you collect these or not. Do you think they're actually any good? Are you as impressed as I am with them? Please leave a comment down below. It's greatly appreciated. Please drop a like. It would help me out a lot. And of course, I hope to see you in the next video.